It's your boy Tan the Black. Um, just a little, just a stream about what's been going on in YouTube streets a little bit, man. And just a little cautionary tale, and just something really worth stress, man. Cause like I see a lot of people doing beefs. I see a lot of what's up, thumbnail lady. I see a lot of stuff going on. And in case y'all didn't know, uh, it was a YouTube violent situation that happened in Vegas, and I'm gonna go through it and everything. And I'm gonna have a different take. I'm not gonna go. I will go with the details of the situation to a point, but I do kind of want to stress on like the ramifications if things like this keep on happening, because like what a lot of people don't know, that and other people have covered this. D covered this. The quartering. He covered. I saw a video of him quartering. That's another YouTuber got a million followers and stuff. A whole bunch of this has been going on YouTube streets, and just we gotta cherish this opportunity, man. Real talk, man. That's really the moral of the story when I break this down. Is that there's more to life than just what's going on in YouTube streets, and we should be looking at this in a different way. I'm gonna break it down, how I come with this and everything. Come with this answer and everything. Well, I don't have all the answers, but So I'm gonna go through the story. It's crazy, man.
First, everyone was just trying to look like, oh, maybe someone fainted. But then as police cars started coming over, everyone got very, very concerned.
And you are waking up to breaking news this morning from the overnight hours. 2 people are dead following a feud, according to authorities on social media, that just spilled into gunfire in front of the Bellagio fountains hours ago.
You know what's crazy about this? My niece, they had their senior trip this all last week at Vegas. I think she stayed at they stayed at the MGM, like the MGM, Caesar, Bellagio, all that stuff is like right around the corner from each other. And like they could have easily been walking, having a good time, like seeing you're supposed to, and that could have went down right then.
Thank you for being here. I'm Kim Wagner. Our live team coverage continues this morning. Police still looking for the person who pulled the trigger, who the person responsible for this shooting. As you can see, it was quite chaotic right there in front of the Bellagio fountains as people were wrapping up having fun in our city. This happened right before the 11 o'clock hour last night. Our Andrew Nomura is on the case this morning. He is going to break down who they believe was involved in the online feud that possibly led to the deadly gunfire. And also News 3's Alora Lagarde is breaking down the timeline of how this all went down. Let's kick things off with Alora first. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Kim. We have been talking in these past few hours about what we have been seeing so far. It goes into this deadly shooting that happened, claiming the lives of 2 victims. Just to show you right now what we're seeing, Kim, we still have this area blocked off. We are at South Las Vegas Boulevard on the 3600 block. It goes all the way down to Flamingo. We have literally this whole entire area of the strip is completely blocked off right now. But here's what we do know, Kim. Metro Police responded to a shooting on the strip last night on the 3600 block of
CB3?
Vegas Boulevard near the Bellagio fountain.
Link is pinned, by the way. Link is pinned.
Around 10:40 p.m., police ran towards the gunfire and found 2 victims on the ground suffering from gunshot wounds. Despite life-saving measures, both victims were pronounced dead on the scene. Here are the moments that police heard that gunfire, and we warn you, what you're about to hear and see might be disturbing.
I can't show this. Yeah, I can't show this. Let me put an overlay up. Cause YouTube and everything. Hold up. I'll put the overlay up on this. So the dude was live streaming right in front of Planet Hollywood This is like right on the strip, man. Uh, right. Is that Planet? Yeah, Planet Hollywood Hotel and everything. They right there. Man, this sad.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's crazy, man. Yeah, I didn't show it. I put overlay up.
Police believe they have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident. Now, they also tell us that this involved some sort of social media beef between the victim and the suspect. The Undersheriff Andrew Walsh spoke to us during a press conference at the scene last night. Here's a listen.
At this point, every effort is being made by members of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department to locate, apprehend, and arrest the suspect who's responsible for this crime.
Now, they have not identified the name of the suspect or the victims at this time, but we are still awaiting those answers. But what we can say is that it is a very somber feeling right now, having 2 lives being lost. We're now going to send it right on over to Andrew Nomura, who's going to give us a little bit more regarding that social media aspect to it. Andrew?
Hey, good morning. Yeah, tons of police presence here from our end. Currently right now at Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo.
What's crazy, man? Me and my wife had a honeymoon in Vegas, right? And like remember all this like that. I always thought like that corner was, yeah. We stayed in MGM Grand, but like like 4th of July they have the fireworks at Caesar Palace, and that block right there, man. Like we were walking back, it was eerie because like it's so packed there. When I guess if it's like a fireworks show or any type of event. That intersection is so packed. I thought, man, like, damn, man, if there was any like foreign situation, like the situation happened in Boston. I just watched that manhunt about the Boston Marathon situation. Man, I just keep thinking like, man, if anything will go down, it'll go down right here because there's so many people now. Of course, they got plain clothes and cops everywhere. And they, they got eyes in the sky and everything, but still, like, that's not going to prevent somebody just, acting. I mean, that person got away. Like, I'm surprised he got away, but like, then again, it wasn't a high profile weekend. It was just a regular, summertime weekend. People probably just going there for vacations, and
here on top of the pedestrian walkway where we are getting our best vantage point of police presence here as they have blocked off any entryway onto Las Vegas Boulevard in front of the Bellagio fountains. But just like you alluded to, Kim, Undersheriff Walsh mentioning that this whole feud started on social media.
At this point, we believe we have the suspect identified and that this is an isolated incident, knowing that the suspect and the victim had previously engaged in some type of conflict using a variety of social media platforms.
Yeah, from what we can make out as we were doing our due diligence here, this apparently beef between what's called Sin City Manny, a YouTuber, also between Funny the Legend. Of course, this information not confirmed at this point, but doing some
I'm not gonna go over they beef really because shout out to Don Damn D. He went over to this afternoon. So I'm gonna talk about the ramifications of this. I'm gonna take a different approach,
Process journalism this morning. We also saw that a tweet alleged that the beef was between these 2 YouTubers. Of course, we are working with authorities to figure out the best way, getting more information. And when we do, we'll be sure to bring that to you on air and online on news3lv.com. Kim, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
And Andrew, before we let you go, have they given you any indication that we've seen the social media images of the person with a gun and using it, so it seems fairly easy to identify the person. Authorities are saying they do know who the person is, but they've yet to be arrested. Are they sharing any information as to why? Do they not know where he is? Are they getting a tactical team together to move in? Are they sharing anything like that?
That's a really good question, Kim, from what we can gather based on Andrew Walsh's press conference. Not taking a lot of questions at all last night, but...
they're gonna do their due diligence in that. So, just for reference, this is the suspect that the internet been rolling with. They haven't announced it, but that was a story last night. I think it's been one update. Hold on, let me see when this happened. They got they did an upgrade. What up, man? Oh yeah. You know, hook 'em. This the dude that like if you watch the video, the video's on Twitter. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell y'all to I'm not gonna play it, but like the videos all over Twitter. And the sad part is like him and his old lady. The dude, Finney and his old lady got you know, man, it's just sad, man.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. The fuck? I went to every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I'm dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight?
See, man, beefing people online, man. This is why I chose not to do it. We'll have to be on the same type of wavelength before we like have like have an open disagreement online, man. Because I hate to quote people that I don't really rock with because of other situations, but like you really don't know these people. You really don't know. You don't know what these people are capable of. You don't know what's going on in their head. You don't know. You just don't know. Now I can understand the situation if it's like somebody you knew from way back and y'all had a situation. That's another thing. But like complete strangers, like you don't know what drug. I mean, are they on drugs? Or do they got some chemical imbalance that you can't really? They've been hiding it. They've been medicating, and all of a sudden they're not on their medication or anything. Like you don't know what these people are capable of. You know. That's why, like, man, I got another video to show like the ramifications of if people just keep doing the beef stuff, keep doing the drama. I hope I'm not sounding like I'm preaching, but every cause got an effect, you know what I mean? And we're really blessed. Like right now, I'm not monetizing anything. I'm not even, but like this is an avenue to get monetized. This is an avenue to like build up a brand, to kind of help fund your lifestyle if you wanted to. So my point is, why waste time doing nonsense like this? Like this dude, you can tell like something's up. He don't really got anything. He's stunned online, which you know we all stun a little bit online every now and then. But like you could tell like something's up with him.
Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. You better fucking believe it.
So why you that mad over online? That's the thing. Why you that upset? I mean, you that mad? Like I said, he's dead in the wrong. You know what I mean? Because like, dude, I mean, his wife. You run up him in the middle of Vegas, and then this thing like. I'm not gonna sit up and say, dude, Finney deserved anything he got, anything, because like, man, it's internet, man. You shouldn't even be on that type of time that you have to worry about somebody run up on you with the thing on them. You know what I mean? But like, you gotta be careful going live in people's cities, man, saying, yeah, we posted up here, especially if you got an issue with them. Because like I said, you don't know folks. You don't know what folks are capable of, man. You can't be playing with grown ass men. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Dimperdine? You can't be playing with these folks, man, because like you don't know, like from the beef. This dude got his China flag, and he was like on 2 strikes in a way. So this is all form of income. Like I said, you don't know. People been quitting their jobs to do YouTube. People gotta remember that. Like some of these folks, this is their job. You know, they got time. Like I don't have time to be in beef. And plus, I look like this, man. I'm an uncle. I'm a father. I'm an older cousin now. You know, like people come to me for like advice on stuff. You know, and like I don't want to be out here on YouTube looking crazy, right? Arguing with people I don't know. Time I'm gonna pull up on people doing this because, like, again, I have nephews, I have nieces, I have daughters. You know, I got people. It's people young at my job look up to me like I'm the OG now. Not literally like on the gangster stuff, but like they look at me like Unc now, which if you grew up in the '90s, especially in Fort Worth, if y'all knew anything about the '90s in Fort Worth, right? Hey, I'm blessed to. I got family in the grave right now because of that stuff. I got friends in the grave right now over that stuff, you know. And I made it out of that. I made past that baseline scenario even before the YouTube thing. So like I have way more respect for my bloodline. I got way more respect for the people behind. Cause I'm supposed to be showing them. Wouldn't like me going at somebody. Even if they did me wrong, like if they do the doxing things is stupid because like you implicate yourself in the court of law doing that shit. My point is like it's not that serious. Like I just do not like beef, especially with my own kind. I didn't like that when I was in high school and people just beefing over stupid. The whole Kendra, like man, like Kendra said, like I can't stand two hoes arguing, but when they both hoes, two women arguing when they both hoes, and two niggas fighting when they both broke. I felt that because I always couldn't stand that shit, man. Again, like on the YouTube tip, right? I just don't like the beef stuff. The roasting's cool. It's cool when it's roasting when y'all on the same type of time and y'all making money together and everything like that. It's one thing, but like beefing when it gets serious that you gotta go and I gotta go look up what this person does for a living. I gotta check it. I gotta see if he got warrants. I mean, what? I don't even get what's with that. Like everybody got some goddamn skeletons in the closet, man. Somebody got L somewhere. Now, if you ain't grown and you ain't took a couple L's, I call it learning, but not losses, but learning. That's learning experiences.
You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told.
See, that mentality right there. Like, I don't give a fuck with anybody. If you come to Fort Worth, enjoy yourself. Go to 7th Street, go to Magnolia. There's a lot of food places. I mean, we got a lot of stuff in Fort Worth. We got a lot of stuff. Dickie's got shows, you know. They got comedy shows everywhere. The Fort Worth is doing pretty well. You come in, you enjoy yourself. Go-kart ride or something. I don't know. Hey, just leave me the fuck alone if you have issue with me. I don't need to know where you at. I don't get that. See, here's the thing, man. When people know what they can do, they not looking to go do it. You see what I'm saying? When you know what you could do, you're not looking to go do it. Because you know you can do it. I know that's not kind of. It's like you don't see UFC fighters going to have bar fights. You see what I'm saying? And this dude, you could tell something's wrong with him. He's saying, "Hey, I need to see you. I need to do this. And I need to do that." You know? Come on, man. You don't know these people,
right? Somebody should have sent me my invite, Mr. Marcus.
Oh, that evil laugh.
That's right.
You got a damn, look like you got a Hellcat. You got a Hellcat and you still want to beef with somebody? Come on, man. Crazy, dude.
Outside. We're doing fuel bar tonight? I'm fucking there, homie. What's the fuel bar without the fuel?
So basically, somebody over beef, two people lost their life, man, over YouTube beef. So appreciate that, Dimothy. I don't want to go through this. I don't want to give this man no more shine, man, because it's to me it's embarrassing. But this the ramification. If we keep on doing the YouTube, everybody keep doing the YouTube beef. Sooner or later, this gonna happen.
Kind of. Mariah Carey's New Year's Eve performance was a total.
All right, a little backstory. This is about the apocalypse. Apocalypse happened back in 2017, and this dude gonna explain how it started with a YouTuber named PewDiePie. It's a PewDiePie. YouTuber streamer. He was like real big in Minecraft. So let me just put a speed up for the 1.5. So this is what this is about.
Failure, Catch Me Outside Me was.
Oh, no, that's too fast. It's too fast. Hold up. Let's do 1.25.
Everywhere, and fidget spinners started to die, thankfully. But there's one event that sparked a major backlash.
I am sorry. I didn't think they would actually do it. I feel
so. This not necessarily a beef situation, but this is how. Right now, a little context. Right now, independent media and YouTube is considered independent media. It's actually more effective than your mainstream media. So when that's the case, when you threaten the status quo and you threaten the mainstream of anything, mainstream tends to push back. So this is how the mainstream kind of pushed back on this streamer in a way, and that's just a little context about what's about to happen.
feel partially responsible, but just I didn't think they would actually do it.
In the video, PewDiePie showed a website called Fiverr. There's a section where people can pay actors on Fiverr for $5 to do anything they were told to do. He was testing whether the actors will literally do anything for $5. He ordered some requests. All of them are observed.
All started with a joke, by the way. All started with like a little joke, a little prank just for content. You know, actually pretty innocent. But my point is like, this got nothing to do with beef, but this got a lot to do with financial opportunity on YouTube, your brand. You know what I mean? And that's the point I'm trying to convey to everybody. Like, we all brand. Once you start live streaming, content creating, doing drop stuff, you're a brand now. You're a public. You damn near a public figure. Well, you actually are a public figure because you're on the internet. Like, I'm a public figure right now, being on YouTube. To a point, and like we have to start treating this as such. You know what I'm saying? Like a little joke here is gonna cause a lot of people lose out on money.
Third, but most of them turned down the order. He was surprised that one of the orders got accepted. When he found out that they actually did what they were told to do, and you know what I mean. We can see clearly that he was extremely shocked.
So basically, the what he made him do, because like it was a gimmick. He was seeing like Fiverr was a website. Like if you wanted somebody, it's like kind of like Cameo. If you wanted somebody to go say happy birthday to Phoenix Rising, go send her a birthday message. You could send them. You could send a random person like $10, $20, they'll sing happy birthday for them. Like Cameo was more with the stars, but Fiverr was just with random people. It was like that type of social media. So he did something as a joke because like him and his friend, which is a J word, no offense to that tribe and everything. He wanted to do something funny to make fun of his one of his closest friends. And they do that a lot. They got stuff. We do riffs. So
and fell very guilty about it.
That's what
The
happened.
Wall Street Journal quickly made an article to accuse PewDiePie as an anti-Semite. A lot of people knew that this article, written by Ben Fritz, was obviously taken out of context. To make matters worse, the Wall Street Journal did not discuss the matter with
Oh shit! Actually, put it on the screen.
PewDiePie first, but contacted Disney beforehand. At that time, they were working together on a project. As a result, Disney cut ties with him, and the second season of his YouTube Red series called Scare PewDiePie was unfortunately cancelled. It was all because of one article that started the whole fire.
Tell you the truth, he probably shouldn't did that Fiverr thing, man. A little bit, but it was a joke, and everything got taken out of context or whatever. But hey, I mean, like I said, like we do a lot of stuff on here, right? Like we do roses, the drops, and everything. And all it takes, let's say we all start getting monetized. We all got 10,000 plus subscribers. We have what 400 to 500 people in the lives. I'm just hypothetically speaking. What happens if like New York Times? Well, let's say somebody in this sector get million subscribers. Let's say Damn D get million subscribers, which he probably would get on his POV channel. And they go find his drops and stuff, right? That's all it takes is somebody to take a drop out of context, which is crazy, man. Because like the media's known for doing that. So my point is like that's it, probably the most innocent we could do over here on this sector. Think about the beefs. Think about everybody cussing each other out. All this nonsense has been going on, you know. Just people doing pull-ups and all this shit, right? You know, we could really be missing out on. And this is just what the big ad like Disney did, which Disney kind of soft in a way, but like a lot of stuff.
Wall Street Journal accused PewDiePie of being an anti-Semite when in reality the joke he made in the video was supposed to show if Fiverr actors are willing to do offensive things for just $5. Internet users quickly exposed the author of the article, Ben Fritz, and they found out that he also made anti-Semitic and other racist jokes on Twitter. This started the whole conversation.
And this was part of the cancel culture situation that happened around 2017, if y'all remember. Like, that's when they start going after, like, Kevin Hart. Because Kevin Hart was a big proponent of, like, promoting yourself on social media. He said a whole bunch of times during, back when Breakfast Club was popping. So that's how all that, because if y'all remember, like, it used to be, like, to get monetized, it used to be, like, 100 subscribers. And like if you get like it was like real low, and they upped it to like 1,000 subscribers at one point. Then they moved it back down to 500 because it was too high. But that was all through what was going on with PewDiePie at the time.
Whether news outlets are reputable and trusted these days, it is very shameful of him to accuse others of being racist when he himself is ultimately and disgustingly racist. This situation is often discredited as the sole reason the apocalypse started. It did not happen until after a couple of months when the UK government and other advertisers found out that their ads appeared on extremist content.
The UT, see, another thing we gotta remember, like YouTube goes everywhere. YouTube goes everywhere. All it takes is one country over there in EU, or one country, really EU, because like Google and all them all connected with them. All it takes is, hey, we don't like this content over here because it hurt. We don't want our ad dollars going to this. Because like if y'all don't know, BBC is it's pretty much a government entity. That's like, you know, that's pretty much like their NBC over there or whatever. So if BBC said they could hurt a whole bunch of other ad revenue, like we do AdSense. You get demonetized or like ad boycott from BBC. That could affect like Jaguar. That could affect like a lot of British brands over there, it could hurt your bottom line over here.
These advertisers were displeased with Google for not providing a safe environment for an advertising platform.
There go that safe space word phrase.
After that, the Wall Street Journal once again exposed YouTube for not solving the issue effectively. Ads still appear on controversial videos.
So Wall Street Journal, New York Times, Washington Post, they have an interest into holding social media accountable in this way, because like we're literally taking their jobs. Like content creators are taking away from the Washington Post, and I mean, think about it. When the last time you read a newspaper? You know, nobody reads newspapers anymore like that. If we're gonna get our information, it's more likely gonna be from the internet.
Which caused multiple advertisers to start pulling out their ads. H3H3 Production claimed that the Wall Street Journal faked the screenshot on their news article about ads still appearing on racist videos, but Redditors quickly pointed out that Ethan Klein's claim was misleading, as videos that featured copyrighted music may be shown with ads, but all revenues are taken by the copyright holder. As the news broke,
you had people kind of clout chasing that whole PewDiePie thing. PewDiePie and Mr. Beast, like they were running the show in 2017. Like PewDiePie kind of got hurt by this, because I think Mr. Beast and PewDiePie was like the biggest YouTubers at one point, and like Rogan and shit like that.
more and more advertisers opted out their ads on YouTube. This massive advertiser boycott
Look at the clock. Easy.
is the first wave of the apocalypse. Google made the algorithm even stricter, to the point that non-controversial videos were mistakenly demonetized. This change had affected content creators universally, as their source of income plummeted down.
So that's when, oh man, MTV. That's crazy. Yeah, like I said, they changed up the yeah, I got you easy.
Down to 70% of their usual earnings per day. To combat this, YouTubers started to use other alternatives to gain revenue, such as Patreon and merch selling. PewDiePie had a rough year in 2017. He was accused of being a Nazi by various news outlets. A few months later, he faced another controversy in September, when he was live streaming PlayerUnknown's Battleground, or PUBG, on YouTube Gaming. During the gameplay, he accidentally slipped the N-word when an opponent shot his partner, Brad, to death. He immediately knew it was wrong for him to say the word, but that one particular moment...
That's crazy. But hey, this is the problem with streaming video games. Because like, there's a lot of, like, people say a lot of stuff on like Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty, and even when even when they got the censorship on the chat, like it's so much. Everybody say everything. So I mean, gaming culture. I mean, we pretty much use. Oh shit.
Moment sparked a major outcry from the public. This resulted in the developer of Firewatch, Sean Veneman, to react negatively and challenge to file a DMCA takedown for playing their game on his channel. Some people think it was just a small matter and people just made it into a big deal. But to some people, the word is very offensive.
So what, again, like, when we on this YouTube, man, anybody could be listening. Easy, crazy. Like, what? Everybody's watching. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's watching. It's some people. When you got what's the word? Saboteurs. I should say, saboteurs that, okay, we probably all cool with certain streamers and everything, certain YouTube and everything, and just to mess up that what they got going on, they'll try to say that we are like what we doing is impacting is a reflection on them. So what is going on right here is like on a bigger level, and it actually hurt a lot of people on YouTube because of this.
Videos aimed for children are common on YouTube, and they are undoubtedly popular among kids. However, some took this opportunity to exploit children by uploading suggestive and weird videos featuring cartoon characters, which are highly popular among the very young demographics. This exploitation had already existed in late 2016, but did not.
So, if y'all don't know, like, when you do content, it's the reason why is it made for kids or not? Because like that's the fastest way to get banned and shadow banned and everything. If you put your stuff made for kids, it coming and it's like got cussing, it got anything in it that's untowards, which is crazy because like if you remember like if y'all day one in the in KB stuff, everything started going crazy when you start talking about the little rapper, the little rapper with the weird with the name of 3 different rappers. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say his name. And it was showing kids and everything. It was showing for kids and everything because I didn't even know who. It showed that little scene on there. No, not made for kids. Not made for kids. And I always put a little disclaimer and stuff. You know, don't and just make sure you're not clickbaiting. What's the word? Baiting. Like your thumbnails and on point and everything. It tells you exactly what you mean. Because like people flag for anything these days.
Not get much attention until the half of 2017. Elsa Gate is the name given for this controversy as there was an abundance of video featuring Elsa, one of the main characters in Disney's Frozen, acting suggestively and weirdly with other characters such as...
Yeah, that shit was weird. Clickbait. I say clickbait. I'm tripping, man. Hey, I've been up since 4 this morning, man. Give me a break. I'm like you, Easy. But Easy, nah. You got the worst.
As Spider-Man. Parents were becoming more concerned as they are worried that their children are exposed to such contents. Most of the channels are allegedly run and owned by pedophiles, and they can be seen.
Dude, you gonna sit up here and say this shit? All right, man.
In the comment section under these kinds of videos too. As a result, some advertisers temporarily opted out from YouTube because these contents reflect weak child protection on YouTube.
So basically, them nasty folks, man, they found a loophole in the shit.
Logan Paul is a very famous YouTube vlogger who came from Vine. He started his vlogging career in 2016.
Crazy that he's actually a pretty good wrestler. I don't like the motherfucker, but he's a pretty good wrestler. No.
Racist. This situation is often there. Logan Paul is a very famous YouTube vlogger who came from Vine. He started his vlogging career in 2016. His channel became one of the most watched channels on YouTube. Most of the audience are young kids. In December 2017, Logan Paul traveled to Japan and recorded his experiences there. But one of the vlogs made it to the trending page on New Year 2018. You know which one it is. This video, which requires no explanation, immediately
yeah, Logan Paul still banned from Japan because of this.
Received major outcry from the community. How could YouTube
Oh man, hold up. I don't go past that. I don't even want
after the incident to state a public apology.
So So if y'all don't know, Logan Paul went to Japan. If you know anything about Japan culture, right? And they religion, Shintoism, like they don't look down upon offering yourself, put it that way. No, you can record whatever you want over there, but what I'm saying, you can't record their cultural situation. You can't go to their temple doing some stupid stuff like you got. It's best to let's leave respect in Japanese culture, man. Like they got their ways, but they're very respectful and pragmatic culture, man. So I mean, you have to kind of you can't. Some of these folks that go over there, some of these folks won't make it over there. They'll do some stupid and get kicked out. You got to be real respectful of their culture, some people. I mean, it's like they anywhere. Like if I went to another hood, man, I'm gonna be respectful of that hood and whatever they got going on, and move around if some shit go down. You just gotta do that, man. It's easy that way. But Logan really fucked up.
But the damage had been done. As a result, YouTube changed its monetization policy to avoid this controversy to be.
You can't even go to North Korea, dude. We are American citizens. We can't go to North Korea unless you sneak over there and use another passport.
Happening again. To get monetized, a channel must have 1,000 subscribers and obtained 4,000 watch hours from their.
Yeah, blame fucking Logan Paul for that shit.
Videos in the past 12 months. A major far cry from the previous 10,000 views requirement. Small YouTubers voiced out their concern online as they were the ones who were affected negatively by this threshold. This new threshold went effective on February 20th, with many called it the demonetization day. YouTube was created to share videos easily with anyone.
Another thing that happened is they start promoting more mainstream content like Fox News and CNN and MSNBC, ABC News, CBS. They all start getting prioritized on the news feed, on like your main if like the generic news feed, the generic front page of YouTube. Like a lot of the mainstream stuff got promoted better because, like, of course, it's safe. So that's another thing that happened. And to go back to the beef stuff, right? The reason I brought this up is that right now we kind of got in a happy medium that now people understand how to make the YouTube work, do content, how to different ways to monetize yourself with the product placements and all kinds of stuff. People don't figure it out how to live under these rules that was established with the apocalypse. What I'm afraid of is that if things doesn't change, and I'm talking about this not even just in this sector, I'm talking about overall with the beef stuff. If people don't start getting smarter about this, like, don't treat this like Clubhouse. We gotta go meet up. We gotta go do this. Gotta do on some hood stuff because it's dumb now. There gotta be a better way of dealing with disagreements than to constant 2 to 3 year, 4 year beefs. Because eventually, somebody somewhere is gonna be offended. It's gonna hit up people ad dollars and gonna cause something similar to what happened to PewDiePie. Even though PewDiePie did something that was offensive and everything to some people, he was doing it out of jest, number one, and that was part of his content of doing comedy, like offensive comedy. What can pushing the limits. And if you notice back since, think about the last 10 years, since 2015, there's been less comedy movies. Like going to a comedy movie at the movies, there's been less of that, which I think is about to change now because now the movie theaters need anybody to come in there. So you have less that. Like that was because that's probably if you want to get down to like the rise of like the Joe Rogans and the rise of like Chappelle becoming a culture icon bigger than what he was. Even Kevin Hart getting big and like the Cat Williams and like they were already like name brands, but they went to another level during that time because people were starved of comedy. Like PewDiePie had comedy, but newspaper article put everything in a bad light on YouTube. Because think about YouTube in 2015, man, it was so easy to get monetized. So you could do walkthroughs on video games and get monetized. You could sit up here and just talk about like I remember watching 15 where like I was really big in the car watching car content. And shout out to the Von Boys, David Von Boys and Kevin Von Boys. They were like car YouTubers out of Amarillo. And I was watching them. They were getting monetized so fast. They were buying. They had a gym too. One of Von Boys was a fitness. He was into fitness stuff. Everybody in fitness, like fitness model and stuff. They link up. If everybody know everybody in Texas when it comes to that. It's a big state, but like everybody got reference on who's competing and whatnot. So during that time, like I was watching a lot of car content. I was watching them. I was watching Stang Mode. That's one of the reasons I got a Mustang. A lot of, and then they got hit up. Not Stang Mode, but like Von Boys and them got hit up because like they were doing a lot of like cruises with the car content, and all it took was one like takeover that happened in Amarillo. Some out of town folks did take over, and that ended up hurting their YouTube career because then all of a sudden the police looking at this is another thing with the beef stuff. That's the other angle because like even in the car community, like if you out here driving fast and doing the whole thing on your little car, like reviewing stuff for your cars and stuff, police is watching that too. Like law enforcement watching. It's somebody signed up every sector from law enforcement, not from law enforcement, from like YouTube. I guarantee it's like cops watching what KB and them doing. I guarantee you, like even something as small as like comic collecting, like it's beefs in that. That's D wasn't lying about that. That's literally legit beefs in every sector. And some of the beefs, I think, I ain't even talking about the feds. The local cops are watching. They got people they got a social media division in some of these places. They just go and sit down and watch what's going on social media. What's the new trend and stuff, so they could kind of have information on that shit, man. So the point I'm saying is like we have to be real careful on this shit now, man. We got because like we're really blessed. This is a good way of like supplement income if you really just sit back and really get down to it and do the production right, get the content together. I just don't want to see everybody squander this opportunity, man. That's really my point of this whole video. I just seeing two lives gone over something as trivial as a goddamn YouTube beef. It's sad, man.